Now we are going to be talking about radio button. So let us test our. So radio button is the one that is going to show, like the one that do show female and a male, that will ask you to click any one of the two to identify your gender. That is what we want to do. So by doing that, we need to label our label tag for our for now is going to be what? Gender, because we want to use it for gender. Want to use it for gender. So that is what we want to use it for. Then we'll move to what? Our input tag. No, in this case our label tag is going to have like two. It's going to have two labels, because we have initiated label for gender. Now we are going to initiate label for what? For male. We are going to initiate label for male. So, and also label for what? For female. So we've initiated. So now let me be displaying it one by one. This is our label now, gender label. Can you see? Then let's go back. Let me give it break this thing here, break row. So double break row. So now let me go back and look at it. Can you see gender now? Okay. Then we initiate another one. Then we initiate to another label. That one is going to talk about now gender label for what? Our first is going to be for male. Male. So that is for that. The input. No, I'm going to be displaying it one by one. Can you see now? Male in front of the gender. Then input. Our input. How is it going to look like? How our input? How is it going to be? Then we input type. The type that is going to be what? Radio, because we need, it is the radio button that we want to, that we are looking for. Then ID. The ID now is going to be what? Male, not gender. The ID now is going to be the ID of our second label, and the ID of second label is male, not the ID of our first label. The name is going to be what? Gender. Now save. Let us look at it. Can you see now? You can now click on it. Can you see? Then we are going to create the same thing for what? For female. Let us copy it, so we don't need to waste time. Copy. Then female, we change it to female. Female gender. Save. Check it out. Can you see now? You can now click. Can you see? You can now click. If I male, you click for male. If I female, you click for female. That is radio button. That is radio button. Now let us move to date that is signifying your what? Your age. So signifying age. signifying age. So after, okay, let us remember to use for what? Your break row. Now we go for what? We go for age. That is whenever you want to use date for, that is, you want to choose your age. So as usual, our label, because we must name it. The label is just for naming only. Just for what? Just for naming. For what? Our for attribute age is for age. Then we do what? We give it the name. That is name age. So then our what? Input tag. Type. The type is going to be what? The type is going to be what? It's going to be number, because when we are using the name, we use text. Email, we use email. Password, we use password. Now we're going to talk about age, and age deal with number. We use what? Look, as you can see, it has suggested the series of what we can use: email, file, hidden email, and so on and so on. So now we are going to use number. Type, our type what? Number. Our ID, as usual, is going to be what? Age. Our ID is going to be age. Name. No, what? Our name is going to be what? Age. Age. Then we close it. Save. Save. Check it out. Now age. What is your age? What is your age? 1, 2. So that is for our age. Let's continue. Date of birth. Date of what? Date of birth. Don't forget your break row. Your break row. Don't forget Siraj. Don't forget your break row. Now date of birth, as usual. Let me copy. Don't need to be wasting time. Copy. Date of birth. Copy. Now for now it's going to be date of birth. You can, I told you that as for your attribute, you can use anything to represent it. DOB, date of what? Date of birth. Then the name gaga going to carry date of what? Of birth. Date of birth. Input type date. Input type date. Our ID DOB. We know the reason why. Our name DOB. We know the reason why. We know the reason what? We know the reason why. Now save. Check it out. When you check it out, what do you have? Can you see date, month, year? Click on it. It's going to display calendar for you. You check your year. How old are you? Were you born 2005? If it is 2005, no problem. Which year? July what? July 4, 2005. Can you see? Then your age, you calculate it. Is it 6 years or that is it. So you can so that is for that. So we meet in the next episode where we are going to be talking about drop down list. Thank you very much. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and like this video, and do comment and share.